send them out like a smack in the face.
What's up, bowlers? It's the Motiv Maniac, and we are back today with the brand new Jackal Onyx. This is a beautiful ball, guys. Like gorgeous ball. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reverse the arrows and stay in lane 36 for the first part of this video because it is oiled with a fresh 43-foot typical Christmas tree league pattern. I'll be bowling league tonight, so I want to see how it rolls on it. But then we're going to bounce to 35. Nationals is coming up. It's tournament season. All the major tournaments. So that is a 48-foot PBA shark pattern on lane 35. Want to see how it handles heavy volume, long pattern. So what I'll do is I'll throw the first few shots in this lane. That's your typical, basically like a modified house shot. It's your typical league shot that most alleys use. And then we'll go to the shark pattern. I have not thrown any shots, so we know the first or second shot will not count. We got to get a little oil on the ball. But you guys are going to learn this ball with me. Sorry this video is coming out a little late. We did not want any more problems. I didn't, and Freeway Pro Shop did not want any more problems with Motiv. No more cease and desist letters. No drilling it early. None of that. Because we actually got a letter from them, forget her name, Ashley or something, from Motiv, that said they're cracking down on release videos and drilling these balls early. And they're looking into all pro shops. So if you are another YouTuber, be very careful because they are watching to see if the videos come out before the ball's released. I don't know why they want to do that. Brunswick and Storm doesn't, but Motiv said no. So that's why the video is coming out today. Drill 2 of these. Normally I go with a different layout on my strong, solid Jackals because they typically burn up all of their energy within the first 40, 45 feet. Sometimes sooner, like the ambush did. Went with the 45, 4.5, 45, just because of the new Duramax cover on this, the cover stock. So I want to see if it doesn't burn up its energy like they normally do. So I'm going to throw a few shots in this lane, then I'll throw a few shots in that lane. We'll see how it does. And I'm probably going to go ahead and put the Alpha Jackal and the ambush to see how it compares with one of the greatest Jackals ever made, the Alpha Jackal, and then the Jackal Ambush, which is the predecessor to this one that just got retired. So today we're just going to shoot here and there, and we may throw in the Ambush and the Alpha at the end of this video, or it may be another video. I'll have to see. But anyway, guys, also, freewayproshop.com. You can order this ball now. Use the code MOTIVMANIAC. One word, no spaces, and you get $15 off the ball. Drops the price to $199.99. They ship from 4 different locations: Florida, New York, Nevada, Texas. They'll get your ball in typically 3 to 4 days. So go ahead and go in there and order it. You can save more money than anybody else in the entire country. They have the lowest price point with my code. Or you can go to the motivmaniac.com website. Just click, use code, little red tab underneath the Jackal Onyx, and you can get the discount that way through freewayproshop.com. Anyway, guys, I have not thrown any warm-up shots. You're going to learn this ball with me. We're going to stay in this lane for the first 4 or 5 shots, see how it does. Then we'll jump to that lane. I'll be right back, guys. All right, ballers, here we go. Brand new Jackal Onyx. Let's see how it reacts on this typical 43-foot Christmas tree pattern. We're going to go to my happy zone right off the bat. 25. I'm going to stay, instead of getting back, I'm going to stay where I normally like. I'm going to aim between 10 and 15. Brooklyn. Hitting power. We'll take a Brooklyn. Missed my aim spot there in the middle. And it's still hooked. So it went right through the middle of the oil. Still hooked and still have power at the pins. Not bad. Especially for a horrible shot. Again, that was my first shot of the day. But that track starts here. Little dot and then goes right past the finger holes. It's kind of a tight track line, which is nice. The wider that track is, the more energy it would lose. All right, so we're gonna go back to our normal spot here. See if I can hit my aim spot. Way out to the one board. Oh, and it came back and did not lose its energy. Okay. Okay, like that. Like that. Reverse it again. Stay in this lane. It's not losing energy, Sean. Yeah, it's not losing energy. Man, that thing hits. The hype around this ball may be real. First shot doesn't count. Second shot sometimes doesn't count. Third shot counts. That's 3 strikes, and I mean the oil just disappears. I'm looking at it and it's basically gone. Okay. Okay. Get back out to the one board, see what happens. 10 pin. Wonder if it can flatten out on a 10 pin though. I'm gonna roll it as flat as I can and see what it does. Oh, it was a, look at that. Sorry, it was still out of sequence. I'm still gonna roll it flat. I just want to see what happens rolling flat right here. Not bad. Dude, by the time the oil comes, I just showed them. You have your track line, beautiful. By the time I get from here to the camera, the oil's gone. That's that new, I guess that new Duramax they were talking about. Like the oil is gone almost by the time the ball gets here. It's crazy. A lot of details. You think? I don't know. They said that it was made for that for some reason. I don't know. Anxious to see what happens on like the 40, another 10 pin, on the 40 game review after it gets 30, 40 games on it to see what that cover does after that.
Well, I mean, talk to some of the older guys and they tell you that every 50 games you're supposed to get the ball deeper.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and if you listen to some of the bowling science guys, after about 5 shots, it's going to be at 4,700 grit anyway. No matter what ball it is. See if we can flatten out on a 10 again. Oh, not bad though. So, from what I'm seeing, guys, is you would think it would be a friction ball. It's not really friction. It's continuous. It actually reads the oil in the middle, but it holds its line until it gets to the end. You know what I mean? Like most of them, if it got outside, it would snap on something this strong, 1,000 grit. It's not. Let's see. See if we can get back to the outside again. See how it just seems continuous? Instead of hitting friction and just taking off like I expected it to, it just kind of rolls.
With low grip finished balls is because the problem is that at least what I've had issues with in the past is that if I take a ball, like yeah, if I want it to read earlier, I want it to be at a lower grip, but then if at the same time, if it's at too low of a grit, I see it burning up the energy in the middle, so when it gets to the end, it's not snappy.
And that's what I was saying. That's why we normally drill my Jackals with a different layout, because they burn up in like the first 40 feet. Right. This one seems to be, and I'm not even throwing it hard, it just seems to be holding its energy. Now that, I just threw it down the middle of the lane. Yeah. But it seems to kind of be holding its energy.
Well, it's like the Infinity, right? That one comes out of the box at 2,000, and I did not like that to get 2,000 too far down the lane. So I took it down to 1,500. I sacrificed some of that downlane reaction for more mid lane.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I compared it 2,000 to 1,500, you can see how much further down the lane it goes, because that's the finish is just wanting to not bite into the oil as much. So
yeah.
With that being 1,000, it makes sense that it's continuous because it's using most of the energy in the mids rather than at the end.
But most of the time, like the Sublime Focus, it uses all its energy. And this one still seems to be having hitting power, even though it's using its energy to read. So it's still got energy. It's weird. I don't know. I like it so far. We'll see how it throws in league tonight.
Now, if Motiv could just not be a piece of shit of a corporation, then it's great.
That's what I told him. We couldn't put the video out early because we didn't want Motiv to say, oh, you drilled a ball early, and get another cease and assist. Reverse those arrows for me while you're standing there, sir. We'll throw one more on this lane, and then we'll go to the next lane. See how it does. It's got a nice reaction. I like it so far. Like I said, I'm anxious to see 30, 40 games down.
I want to see what it does on the fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's going to be the test on whether it's going to be, like if you use it in, are you bowling league tonight?
Yep. If I use it tonight to see how it, because supposedly the oil's not supposed to matter with it. It's supposed to just eat the oil.
Well,
but
it's doing that because it absorbs it pretty damn quick.
Yeah, it's absorbing really fast. So
I don't know. Oil, I mean, I think that's stupid if they're saying oil's not supposed to take an effect. That's the whole purpose of an oil pattern.
Yeah.
Is that it's supposed to change the play of everything.
Reverse me one more time. I'm going to try something. We're going to see how it plays right. I don't think this ball will ever play past 20 to the right. We're going to see. I'm going to go to 15. I'm going to go to 15, back up about 16 inches, and see how hard I can throw it. Probably right down the 8 board. It's not bad. Not bad. You would have got that.
I could probably take that on.
Me, I don't have enough speed. I don't have enough speed to get it there, but let's go ahead and throw this. It does like the banana though. So it'll banana. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this one off and I'm gonna jump over to that other lane real quick. Be right back. All right, bowlers. Now we're gonna try this shark pattern. We're gonna use the 10th frame here to throw a couple warm-ups on it, see how it does, and I think I'm gonna have to tighten the line down, obviously. So instead of 25, you guys probably can't see me right here, but I'm gonna go 20 to start off over here, just to see. You do have to tighten the line down just because of the length of the oil pattern. So I'm 20, but I'm still aiming between 10 and 15. Oh, I missed my aim spot. Good thing about that pattern is you saw it did not overhook, just because of how long the pattern is. So you get some forgiveness there by missing. We'll take that strike though. We'll take it. So we'll still stay at 20. Aim between 10 and 15. That's perfect. That's right where I wanted it. That was right where I wanted it. All right. That was perfect. So it went through the middle of the oil, stayed going, got outside, little friction. It started hooking. Obviously, it did not burn its energy up in the oil. So that was nice. Shot the exact same spot. Left a 10 pin. I'm good with that. So that's on the shark there. Man. Okay, so Let that reset. We're gonna throw one more on the sharp. I've already seen pretty much what I want to see here, except for I want to try one thing after I do this. Same spot, 20. Right down the middle. Yeah, that ball's nasty. That ball's good. That ball's nasty. That ball's nasty. To transition from a 43-foot typical league shot at 25 to be able to move to a PBA sharp 48-foot pattern and just move 5 boards right to tighten the angle. Yeah, that was nice. Let's go far out left, just see what happens here. I'm gonna go out to 35 on this long pattern. I'm gonna try to go all the way across the oil. That was the one thing I wanted to see. So my right foot is on 35, my left foot's in the gutter. I'm gonna aim between 20 and 25. I wanna go across the middle of the oil. I wanna get way down on the break point here. Just see what happens. Just went a little too far. It's kind of what I wanted to see. Yeah, it's still hooked. Still hooked, which was something that I was not expecting it to do there. Try that one more time. 35, right foot, left foot in the gutter. I'm gonna aim, same spot. Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. If you watch that ball, it went straight through the middle of the oil, all the oil. Got down to the break point, and it came back to the pocket. So it didn't lose any energy through all that oil. That's nice. Let's move back over here. Not even sure if you guys can see me. I'm going to throw it anyway. 25, 10 to 15. That ball is nasty. To be able to make that transition there, that ball is nasty. Let's move this camera right here. We're going to flatten out on this 10 pin. See what happens. See if we can get it. So some of you that are new to bowling, when I say flatten out, I am just throwing the ball just like that. Just letting it roll. Just straight off my fingertips and just letting it roll. Got it. Okay. That ball's nasty. Let me change this camera angle real quick, guys. So I'm gonna put this ball, I'm gonna put the camera down on the boards just so you can see it. Yeah, that ball's nasty. I'll be right back. All right, so this is the 43-foot league pattern. We're gonna throw it right, just like I've been doing, 25. I want you guys to see this reaction. Might try to go a little closer into the middle of the oil for you guys. See how far it went straight down? Went Brooklyn, but it didn't snap and overhook like you would expect on when it got down to the friction. The ball is very, very continuous. All right, let's see if I can get outside for you guys to see how it reads. Get outside further so you can see how it's continuous and comes back. It's pretty interesting. So that was through the middle on the first one. That was a little further out on the second one. Now I'm going to try to throw it way outside, try to get to the 1 or 2 board for you so you can see how it reacts on that. Went Brooklyn. So I could pick up the speed there and get a strike. So it's 3 different reactions there. Not really focusing on getting strikes, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just wanting you to see the motion of the ball of different areas and I'm throwing it. Now, we'll just go with my normal throw from 25, aim between 10 and 15, and you'll see where I like to put the ball. Double wood. All right. Anyway, you guys see the reaction there. We'll do one more shot. Do one more good shot here. But so far, the ball is living up to what they say it is. See if we can get one more good shot on for you guys on this oil pattern, so you can see how it's breaking in your leagues. That's a Brooklyn. It's got some hitting power. Definitely got some hitting power. Those are bad shots getting strikes, guys. Those are really bad shots getting strikes. It's also, not to make excuses, but the camera is literally 3 inches from my release to my right, so I'm trying to not kick it. All right, last throw. That was beautiful. All right. Be right back, guys. All right, bowlers. That is the new Jackal Onyx. That ball is amazing. I will go ahead and tell you, that ball is amazing. There's going to be an upcoming video of that ball versus the Alpha Jackal and the Ambush. And we're going to have 2 Jackal Onyxes throwing. And you guys are going to see how that is going to play out on the fresh oil that we're going to do. That will be an upcoming video for you guys to see 2 different balls, 2 different layouts, 2 different reactions on it. And again, the ball is available on freewayproshop.com. Use the code MOTIVMANIAC, one word, no space. Get $15 off the ball. I Am Bowling. Get your custom pants, custom practice shirts, jerseys, names, logos, whatever. Use the same code. Get 20% off your entire order. That's pretty much it, guys. That ball is good. And we're going to finish this up with a, I normally never do this because I'm tired, but I'm going to finish off with a throw on both lanes. There's that one. That's a Brooklyn. Oh, we missed that one. And now we'll go ahead and throw one. Since that was out of sequence, didn't count. That was our warm-up. We'll go to the shark pattern. Let's finish it off on the shark. Why not? Finish the video off on the shark. Again, make sure you get the Freeway Bowl, freewayproshop.com. Get down there, get down there, get down there. Bam, that's the way to end it. You guys have a wonderful day. Be on the lookout for the different layout Onyx coming later this week, maybe beginning of next week. And then we are going to take this and we're going to throw it with the Alpha Jackal and the Ambush. A lot of reviewers do have the Ambush, so you can see some of that. I don't think many of them have the Alpha Jackal. That's going to be a fun one because that is one of the greatest jackals ever made. It's been retired for years. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hit the like, hit share, hit subscribe, hit the notifications, and I'm still giving away a free bowling ball at 5,000 subscribers. You guys have a wonderful day.
We're taking them out like a smack.